Hey, we're back for attempt number 3 of our post-Raw live on Instagram discussion. I am Matt Camp. You know me from WWE's The Bump or the NXT Injury Report, or maybe this because you watch this every week. Ryan Popola will be jumping back in shortly on the WWE The Bump account. There he is. We will come back. Ryan, the very important answer of the record between Street Profits and Viking Raiders, taking us all the way back to NXT time. Ryan, you are here. We are red and blue, and we are now back. There is other parts of this room and studio that I shoot in just for the people that have stuck by us for our third attempt at doing this. So here's what I got, Ryan.
Yes.
I got this. The first time these two teams met was an NXT tag team title match, and you have to go back to May of 2019. That was a victory for the Viking Raiders. Let's get that one down.
Yep.
They met again on Raw in December.
I recall
of
that.
2019.
Great match.
The Viking Raiders were victorious on that evening.
Those are the two I recalled.
The teams were in a triple threat earlier this year. The Viking Raiders were victorious.
Okay, that one's now ringing a bell. That is 3.
And tonight,
That's
it
4
happened
now.
again.
That's 4.
Yes.
The Street Profits are the Buffalo Bills, just they've won the title. That's literally, I'm not trying to be funny. At the moment, that is what we're looking at here. I don't know how, I'm supposed to give analysis, but I don't know how my analysis or yours could be anything other than if these two teams face off again, I'm going to pick the Viking Raiders.
Yes. By the way, I missed another NXT match in there from also April of last year. Viking Raiders won that as well.
So that would make it 5. It could be 6.
They've never lost to the Street Profits.
Yeah,
never.
We like to wax poetic often, you and I, but I don't. Again, I think I would take the Viking Raiders. I would make it very concise. I don't know how you couldn't at this point.
I think Bianca Belair would pick the Viking Raiders right now.
I don't know about that. Matt Camp said
she
that.
warned them. I'm just saying. So I think that's coming up. Ryan, you had a little bit of I don't want to say you did, but wasn't maybe your favorite match tonight. Your boys went down tonight.
Yeah, listen, all credits to Thorne and Vink. The Raw Tag Team division just loaded is what I took away from that. I wonder if, not that anyone was rolling their eyes at MVP before that match, but he may have found something here with this little.
They're not little. Shane Thorne is not small, and Vink is a massive human being. His Twitter and Instagram is literally 6'5". That's exactly what it is. He's a massive human being.
Yeah, and so it's.
You should watch Smug, by the way, on his social media. There, Vink, I gave it to you.
Noted. I would love to see them run it back one more time. The score is now 1-1. I'm just excited about the Raw Tag Team division in general. Listen, it's. I think that it's still all good things for Cedric and Ricochet, but the exciting thing is now that it's maybe all good things for more than just one team. There's a nice cluster at the top right now. It's an embarrassment of riches.
MJ on the comment section just said MVP ready for management now. And I've always kind of felt since we've seen MVP back, and I think he offered his services to Drew McIntyre. Drew didn't want them. I think it's worked out okay for Drew, but MVP has quite a resume, was the highest paid free agent on SmackDown once upon a time. United States champion, tag team champion. Was in Money in the Bank ladder matches, title opportunities. He's done a lot, and he's done it all over the world. He's done it in Japan. You name it. He has done it everywhere. So his kind of expertise with a young team like Thorne and Vink, I do wonder, are other people going to start going, hey, MVP, you got any expertise for me? You got any help?
I might call him.
Why not?
Yeah,
think about this. Think of what Zelina Vega is doing right now with Andrade and Garza and Austin Theory. And I know they didn't come out on top tonight, but look how well things have worked out for them for the most part for the last few months. Why wouldn't you want to jump on that theory, that plan, if you will, of someone who knows what they're doing? And yeah, I'd like to be part of that.
No, I agree. So yeah, I think Cedric and Ricochet will be fine in the long term, but yeah, I think MVP as possibly cultivated himself if this is a long term prospect for them, I only see good things going forward.
Let's get back to the main event of Monday Night Raw. It was Murphy. It was Drew. Drew took care of business. Seth appeared, kind of backed off, and then those two went at it at the end, and they will go at it again this Sunday with the WWE Championship on the line. I am very excited about this matchup. Two of the very best in-ring, right now probably overall performers, superstars in all of WWE, and now they get to match up for the top prize on Raw, the WWE Championship. I'm sticking with Drew, but nothing would surprise me. I think this is a great first challenge for him, because if he does get by Seth Rollins, it only builds up the fact that he will now have beaten Brock Lesnar and Big Show on the same night, and then he would add Seth Rollins to that list in the span of about a month and change.
I agree. You know, it was interesting, Matt, as we're, it's about 10:57, 10:58, and so I'm now like hustling to get everything ready so I can talk to you. And my point to you at 10:58 was going to be, tonight was the first time in this month-long title reign where Drew literally took his eye off the ball, prize, whatever metaphor you want to use. However, by 10:59, that cliche was all but moot and irrelevant. It still happened. I mean, Seth Rollins for half a second, got the best of Drew McIntyre. But Drew McIntyre backed up everything that we've been saying about him for the last 28 days, whatever it's been prior to that, which is that he's just really been operating on a different plane. With that said, half a second is not 3 seconds, but it was just a literal quick reminder that Seth Rollins is still Seth Rollins, and for as good as Drew McIntyre has been, half a second could turn into 3 seconds come this Sunday night.
Well, this Sunday is Money in the Bank. We'll have the most unique Money in the Bank ladder match we have ever seen, because it's happening in WWE headquarters. Both the men's and women's matches will be happening at the same time. Drew McIntyre defending the WWE Championship against Seth Rollins. You got Braun Strowman and Bray Wyatt. We'll find out more about that this Friday night on SmackDown. We now have a 4-way for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. You have New Day, you have Miz and Morrison, you have Forgotten Sons and Lucha House Party. There is a lot coming our way this weekend. But before all that, Wednesday, join us, 10 a.m. Eastern on WWE's The Bump. If you missed it, he is back, and he's joining us. AJ Styles back on Raw. He's in the Money in the Bank ladder match. He won it. He won the gauntlet, and he's joining us on The Bump. We'll ask all the questions that I'm sure many of you have after seeing him come back. We have him. We have Tamina. We have more coming your way on WWE's The Bump this Wednesday, 10 a.m. Eastern. And also, Ryan, we're coming back Sunday for a special Money in the Bank Sunday edition at 10:30 a.m. Eastern this Sunday, a bonus edition of WWE's The Bump. We can't tell anyone anything more than that right now.
Do you know what
but
I know?
But I know they're going to be tuning in. What do you know?
I'll tell you after.
Oh, a tease.
Yeah.
A tease, folks.
It's
Believe
cool.
me. Believe me.
It's pretty cool.
Believe me, you'll be talking about that episode. And you should also be tuned in to WWE's The Bump podcast. Follow us on Spotify. Just search WWE The Bump wherever you get your podcasts. Get us on Apple Podcasts. Subscribe. Not only do you get the episode, but I give you a little behind the scenes of every guest and what you didn't see. Thank you. And you hear the interviews and then go back and go watch. We have like 32 episodes already on demand. But go watch them. Go check them out. Plenty more coming your way. Wednesday, I'll be back here with Evan Mack after NXT. 2 championship matches. Ryan, will we see either championship change hands? Will Adam Cole and Charlotte Flair walk out of NXT on Wednesday night still as respective champions?
A small tease. I will not answer your question directly, but I will tell you on Wednesday I will reveal I am as confident in one of my picks for this Wednesday as I have been in any in the history of The Bump. More on that this coming Wednesday. For me to be as confident, think about that, given some of my predictions in the past.
That's
so
true.
A little bit of a tease for the bumpers out there.
I'm picking Adam Cole and Charlotte there. I made that easy for you. All of that coming your way. By the way, we now found out Karrion Kross with Scarlett.
Yep.
He'll be making his in-ring debut. TikTok. Oh, boy. Look forward to that on Wednesday. I have known this man for many years. I have been able to call his matches in a previous life. He is a different person than I saw a couple of years ago, and that is bad news for NXT, as Tommaso Ciampa has already found out. All coming your way, plus Johnny Gargano, Donna McDivitt this Wednesday on NXT, and The Bump. Join us for that. It's a big one. Ryan, always a pleasure. I'm glad you made it out of your boneyard of a house to get on Instagram Live with us. AJ Styles will be talking about how he got out of the boneyard match at WrestleMania to get back to Raw, to win the gauntlet, to get to Money in the Bank, and he'll join us this Wednesday on WWE's The Bump.
It's unbelievable. It's actually unreal.
We're going to ask him.
I can't wait to talk to him. All right.
I don't know what he's going to say, but that's it.
Bye. This was fun.
See you on Wednesday, everybody.
Guy was buried alive. It's wild. Don't know how he did it.